So not many people know this story, I don't think, but I was driving with Jordan in Daytona at the 24-hour one year, and I was sitting in the motorhome just sleeping. Jordan was in the car, middle of the night. I had a handheld radio next to me just so I could hear what's going on in the car.
It was Chevy powered, and I was my first Rolex and a prototype. And you know, I obviously grew up racing as a kid, watching the races on TV, kind of wondering what it would be like in the race car. And it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was on the banking behind the Spirit of Daytona DP, and I was in the car in the slipstream and going through the tri-oval. You're doing about 190, 195 miles an hour, and all of a sudden the car just started shaking like intensely. And it was my first time, you know, being tucked behind someone, so I thought that was normal. And I was thinking, like, wow, this is intense. And then all of a sudden I came out of the slipstream right in the tri-oval, so at pretty much peak speed. And all of a sudden I heard a huge bang, my ears popped, and my helmet got sucked upwards. And I looked up and I could see the stars in the middle of the night, and the roof had been ripped off.
Jordan came over the radio, the roof flew off. And you know, for me, I didn't know what to think. And then I hear the spotter just say, what do you want me to do about it? And I thought that was the funniest response. Does he want to just keep driving? We came in the pits, me and my teammate ran over to the car, and sure enough, the roof was blown clean off the car. It was become a very quick convertible all of a sudden. And Riley, who was building our car that year, had one spare roof. And we went to the spares guy, do you have a roof? And he said, what do you need? I said, a roof, we need a roof. And so he grabbed his one roof out of the trailer, we put it on the car.
You know, somehow we had a spare roof. We put a spare roof on it. We lost about 30 minutes in the garage, and I think we ended up finishing the race 9th, so.
Amazing things happened in Daytona, and nobody seemed to know about it. The TV was down at that time, so pretty cool memory, and Jordan's got that roof on his wall at home right now.
It was a weird story. I don't think many people have experienced it, but I'm glad I can check that one off the list.
Very talented. Ricky Taylor had the fastest lap of any Daytona prototype earlier in the event, so the team is set up well, the drivers are fast, so is this car.
And you're right, you've got Jordan Taylor at 17, Jarrett Beyer at 18, and Ricky Taylor at 19. Great group of guys. We wish them well in their big pursuit of success here at the Rolex 24.